Hi, in this video we are going to visually represent the data that we've found. And let's make a list. I'm going to have to toggle back and forth here between what we found and what we're going to do with it. And so what we're going to write down is we're going to write down a thing called the five number summary. And we've actually found all 5 numbers already. But here's what it is. The 5 number summary needs the minimum. Well, we know that because we wrote the data in ascending order. So that's just our value on the left. Then the next data value we found was Q1. Then we found a Q2, and remember we also called that the median. We found Q3, and you can probably guess our last value is what's called the max. So let's take a look, and we're going to write these down. If we look up above, our minimum value is right here. It's the 0. And our maximum is over here. That's 14. So let's write those down. So minimum is 0. Maximum is 14. And then look right up here towards the upper portion of the screen. And there we have Q1, Q2, and Q3. So I'm going to write those down. So I have 2. Oops. Do that back in my pencil. I have a 2. I have 4.5. And I have 10. There. Now that we have the 5 number summary, we can display the information. And we display the 5 number summary as a box plot. That is how we display it. Alright, so let's do that. Now, notice that our data has a low of 0, a high of 14. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a picture that goes from 0 to 14. So I'm going to start down here. Here's my 0. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There we are. I'm going to put a number line through all of this. Let's see how that comes out. Oh, that looks good. There's 14, and we can label them as we need them. Now here's what I do. I put a little vertical line that's not on my axis, but that's kind of floats above it. But I put a little vertical mark above each part of the 5 number summary. So let's do that. We'll do this one in, I think this pink looks sharp. So I'm going to put, I have my minimum is at 0, so I put a little bar over 0. Q1 is at 2, so let's come back here. We have, I'm going to label, here's my 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, now we can do a better job, I believe. So I have 0, that's my minimum. Then the Q1 is 2, so I put a line over the 2, and it should be just like the line I put over the 0. My median is at 4.5, so notice that's just right in between the 4 and the 5. So put another line just like the others. Q3 is 10, so let's go out here to 10. And finally, my max is 14. And there, that's my 5 number summary represented on the number line. Now we do a couple more things. The Q1, Q2, and Q3 are quite important. And so we put a box, hence the name. We put a box that contains the median. And remember that this box here, this represents the middle 50%. We know that the middle 50% of our data is somewhere in that box. And not only that, now notice that the median of the IQR is not right in the middle of the box. The middle of the box would probably be, where would that be? If I go down, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, the middle of the box might be like right over here. But the median is not in the middle of the IQR. That shows that there is just variation in the data, that you can't just guess what the picture might be. So we have our box here, and then we connect each little end with a line that goes right into the middle of the box. We call these the whiskers of our box plot. And that is how we display it. Notice a box plot should always be drawn to scale, and in the homework you'll see that some of the box plots are really thin with long whiskers, some have no whiskers, some are really close to one whisker and really far from another whisker. And the only way to get to see those is just to practice with a variety of data sets. So anyway, there we are. We're going to conclude there, as the box plot is how you display the 5-number summary, which is the minimum, the first quartile, the second quartile, the third quartile, and the maximum. Thanks for watching.